Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or AuglaizeEquipmentRental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
Well, hello, everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health Systems Field as we get ready to bring you the start of the 2024 high school football season. As tonight, the St. Mary's Rough Riders play host to the St. Henry Redskins. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action for this coming year. Alongside me is my colleague, Zach Farrell. And Zach, to start the season, we've got an absolutely picture-perfect night for high school football.
Looking beautiful out here, Joe. The Jackalope Stash time and temperature, 6:49 and 80 degrees on the field. Absolutely not a leaf moving, so it looks like wind will not be an issue tonight. But it feels like opening a present on Christmas morning or something. I think we've been waiting for this for months, and so excited to get started with Rough Rider football.
Well, I think a lot of anticipation as far as the Rough Riders are concerned because offensively they're returning 7 seniors, 1 junior, and 3 sophomores. And, of course, they're I'm sorry, I got the wrong – that's defense. On offense, they're returning, I believe, 9 seniors and 2 juniors. So a lot of experience coming back for the Rough Riders offensive line. Of course, 2 running backs back is Colton Mabry and Dominic Osborne. And I'll tell you, they were both in the top 5 of the WBL in rushing. I expect nothing less. But it really depends on the offensive line.
We've talked about that a lot at the end of last season, how excited we were that we were getting both of those junior running backs back. Of course, they're also joined by Jacob Kessler, who was also a very good running back that contributed a lot. And he steps up to quarterback this year. So, you know, they lost a few guys, lost their quarterback, lost their center, which you and I know is the 2 most important positions
without question
on the field. That being said, they've got so many returning linemen that have stepped up. We got Caleb Schmidt that we've been talking about for a few years, because I think he ran as a freshman. He's a junior. He stepped up at fullback. And there's no excuse for this line. They've got a lot of experience this year. Last year we talked about they didn't have a lot of experience. But I really think this offense this year will go as their offensive line goes, and how much they've fully matured.
Well, I think fourth-year head coach Bo Fry is hoping to get off to a better start than what he did last year. Last year they started out 0-4 and then kind of picked things up to get them into the playoffs. But right now, as our fans here at Grand Lake Health System Field stand, we're going to have a moment of silence for Cale Wenning, who passed away, I believe, yesterday. So we're going to have a moment of silence for Cale. Tragic loss for the community of Coldwater. Obviously a senior and getting ready to enter his final years with the Coldwater football program. So it's a sad loss in the Coldwater Cavalier Nation. So our hearts and prayers go out to the family of Cale Wenning. Right now they're going to take a break. They're going to play the national anthem. The defense comes back with seven seniors, one junior, three sophomores, and they got some outstanding talent in the linebacker position with Cameron Dameyer and Taylor Compton. The guys up front, Hayden Davis, Owen Ott, stick out from last year, as well as Caleb Turner. Hayden Davis had some injuries throughout the season. He missed 3 or 4 games, but was able to come back toward the end of the season. Owen Ott, we had our eyes on him last year, started as a freshman, 6'3" sophomore, comes in with hopefully will be able to secure that defensive end position.
Yeah, we want to see those guys improve, right? We want to, especially Owen Ott.
Exactly.
Big kid, great frame, everything that you want from a DN. We want to see him improve now into his second year. No sophomore slump for Owen Ott. This defense, and especially the defensive line, really is going to have to step up from what I saw against Marion Local. Now, Marion Local is a very good team, returning state champions. I think 100% of their team is seniors returning, and they'll make a team look bad. But I'm hoping that we see a different team tonight on the field from St. Mary's against St. Henry tonight.
Absolutely. Keep in mind, a year ago, the season opened down at St. Henry, and St. Henry handed St. Mary's a 17-0 loss. And also keep in mind that the following week, I think they beat Archbold. St. Henry went on to finish the season 3-7, but primarily because they were able to beat St. Mary's, and then St. Mary's improved throughout the course of the season. And Archbold's winning record, they were able to edge into the playoffs last year. So they actually got in with a 3-7 record. hopefully that doesn't happen. I think head coach Bo Fry would like to see this team reverse the outcome of last year and get a quick start on the early part of the season. Of course, the toughest games are in the first 5, but the positive out of that is 4 of those 5 are here at home.
Yeah, I think St. Henry had a few big injuries early on in that season, and so maybe those losses towards the end of the year weren't as surprising after they had so many big losses with injuries. But I think with all due respect to St. Henry, St. Mary's fans were shocked by what happened last year at St. Henry, the way that the Riders started, and then it didn't get better for the first few games. This team really gelled, though. They came together, won those last string of games, went right into the playoffs strong, and so I think expectations are as high as they could be for the St. Mary's team this year.
And I think when you and I went all the way up to Sandusky when they played in the regional quarterfinals, I think they shocked Sandusky Perkins because they ended up losing 28-21 in the regional quarterfinals, but I think they had the lead at halftime, and that was something Sandusky Perkins at that time had not faced all season long. And to be honest with you, in that press box, it was pretty quiet.
Yeah, and the ball falls a different way a couple times. St. Mary's gets out of there with a close win, and who knows what happens. So disappointed with that loss. I know that's been eating, and I heard Coach Fry talk about it earlier this week. That's been eating at this team ever since, that they had a chance to win that game. Who knows what happened after that, but they had a chance to win that game against Perkins, and hopefully that's been good motivation for this team. He said, this team has been following him as head coach now for 4 years. So these freshmen became seniors now. This is kind of fully his team. All 4 years has him as head coach. So I think he's got a special connection to these seniors. He said that out of all of his years of coaching, this year has been the one where they are the most coachable. They're good kids. They listen. They come to practice ready to work. They don't have to get on them. There's not a lot of discipline issues, anything like that. That's good to hear. Now we need to see it translate to the field.
Absolutely. I agree. Well, the officials are at midfield. We're waiting for the final 152 to tick off the clock, and then we'll be ready to get started for the 2024 high school football season.
Judging by the personnel that's out there, it looks like St. Mary's will be kicking off. And St. Mary's has a new kicker this year, right?
They do, and the new kicker is Brady Triplett. Brady's a 6-foot, 150-pound junior, and he joins us from the soccer team. So he'll play a couple of soccer games during the week, makes practice and works on his kicking and extra points, and then joins the Rough Riders on Friday night. And from my understanding is he's got a pretty good leg. Coach Fry says he can consistently kick him out of the back of the end zone. So we'll see.
That's great to hear, too, because for years it seems like other teams have been utilizing soccer players as their kickers.
Absolutely.
And I know you and I have talked, like, why can't we get something like that going? So
exactly.
Glad to hear that soccer and football can work together like that, and what a great experience for Brady Triplett.
So Brady Triplett will do the kicking to get this 2024 campaign underway.
They're getting ready to start right at time, so this will be the Jackalope Stash clock, 6:59, and it is 79 degrees. Thank you to Jackalope Stash.
And this kickoff is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes here in St. Mary's. Redskins have 3 deep backs to receive the kickoff. Triplett approaches the football, puts the foot in it, and the 2024 football season is underway.
It's like 24's got the ball for St. Henry.
That's Danny Stahman with the return for the St. Henry Redskins. So the St. Henry Redskins will have it 1st and 10 They'll place the ball on their own 32-yard line, so we'll see how the Rough Riders do defensively, see if they can get off to a good start. Up front, you'll see Hayden Davis, Matt Murray, Caleb Turner, Owen Ott. The linebackers are Noah Dixon, Taylor Compton, and Cameron Dameyer. Luke Bournes, Jacob Kessler, Parker Beam, and Ryan Ruvault are in the secondary. It looks like the St. Mary's has everybody within 5 yards of the football. Pass is incomplete.
St. Henry just tried a little 5-yard stop out there to number 1. Really not a bad throw. Hit him in the hands, just dropped the ball. Good job from the St. Mary's defender being right there in his face, though. Made him think about the hit that was coming.
Quarterback for the St. Henry Redskins is Jack Hulsman, a 6'2" junior. Josh Worling is their head coach. This is his first year at the helm of the St. Henry Redskins. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Hulsman in the gun. He'll swing the pass out to, looks like Langenkamp. 8. Number 8, that's Carter LaGuire.
The importance of quality driver's education for
jailbreak screen there. But it looked like it to me like he maybe got a well, as I was watching I thought, oh, he got a first down, and I look up and there's still 4 yards to go. So
it'll be 3rd and 4. This will bring up a Minster Bank money down for this Rough Rider defense.
Finally got a very appropriate sponsor for the money down, didn't we?
Exactly. Our scoreboard this year is being sponsored by the American Legion.
Oh!
Hulsman's pass is incomplete.
Yeah, number 11 turned his head, started to look where he was going to run to before he caught it.
Number 11 was Braden Heath. So it'll bring up a punting situation for the Rough Riders, and back to receive the punt for St. Mary's is Jacob Kessler.
It's a pretty versatile quarterback if
Absolutely.
He's also got him back returning punts.
Nice punt. Football turns over. Kessler has it at about the 24-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle and is brought down at the St. Mary's, so we'll call it the 34-yard line. So here comes the Rough Riders.
A little double clutch there from Kessler, but recovers nicely and makes some good moves.
Up front for the Riders, you'll see at left tackle, Gavin Ehlers, Will Glass at left guard, Terry Amborski at center, Camden Roth at right guard, Xander Post and Keaton Fishball. Jack Snethkamp will be your tight end, as is Fishball. Kessler, Dominic Osborne, Colton Mabry, and Caleb Schmidt in the backfield. And the first carry for the Rough Riders offensively goes to Colton Mabry.
I think just a little fullback dive on the left side, just maybe to shake the nerves off, get your guys ready for some pads.
We'll give him a gain of 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6. Looks like they got new yard markers over there, and I'll tell you what, they're pretty visible from our side of the field.
That'd be nice.
And it's kind of interesting because they got 2nd down, but if you look at where the first down marker is, it tells you exactly how many yards to go.
Perfect. Ooh, he's still.
He picked up more than a couple. He picked up about 3 yards,
yeah,
4 yards.
Yeah, if we could see a replay of that, Dominic Osborne never went down, and they never blew the whistle.
So we're going to call it 3rd down and 1 for the Rough Riders. Good second effort by Dominic Osborne. I think he was 5th in the Western Buckeye League in scoring last year. Full house in the backfield, 3rd down and 1. Kessler calls the signals, turn, gives it to Caleb Schmidt. It'll be a Fowler's Tee first down.
Nice little 1-2 punch there with Caleb Schmidt being a little bit smaller than the other guys, but also a little bit quicker. Able to sneak in there. Just another fullback dive off that left side. Good job from Colton Mabry clearing the hole out in front of him.
So a new set of downs for the Rough Riders, 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Give the ball to Caleb Schmidt. We'll give him a gain of about 3 on the play. We'll call it 2. Second down and 8 for the Rough Riders as Jack Snethkamp brings the play in.
We saw a lot of different looks from St. Mary's against Marion Local and Fort Laramie in the scrimmage. They came out with no backfield, just the quarterback and shotgun. We saw a lot of different plays from them. Now, of course, they had to do that because Marion Local was playing them so well. But tonight we're just seeing good old-fashioned Rough Rider wing tee football.
Give Osborne a gain of about 1 on the play. Luke Ramel was in on that last play. And he's coming out. Here comes Caleb Schmidt back into the ball game. So we'll call it 3rd down and a long 7 for the Rough Riders.
We'll see a lot of Luke Ramel this year at a lot of different positions and filling in where he can, offensively and defensively. Just a great athlete.
Osborne is stuffed. Second effort will give him a gain of about 2, but the St. Henry defense had that one well diagnosed as Osborne was only able to pick up about 2 yards on the play. So we'll call it 4th down and 5. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty traditional sweep. It just looked like it hit way too slow. St. Henry had plenty of time to flow with all the guys out there. They weren't surprised at all up the middle. Maybe would have liked to see that run towards this side, which would be the wide side of the field.
We've got a wide receiver to the right and 1 to the left. Kessler, quick punt. Nobody back for St. Henry. It bounces at about the 21 and let it roll. Luke Ramel downs the football. It'll be inside the 15-yard line. I think they'll mark it around the 12-yard line. That was kind of unique.
Yeah. Don't know if we've ever seen that before. We've seen other teams
quick kick
with that. Yeah.
And again, Jacob Kessler did the punting, which just goes to show that he is a very good athlete. And I think Bo Fry is going to use him as much as they possibly can to get things moving on this offense.
Yeah, why not? If you're going to punt it anyway, line up like that, see what you got. Let him kick it if it's there.
Hulsman is going to launch one across the middle. He has a receiver in Jared Knightford, and it's overthrown. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Kessler with pretty good coverage anyway.
Wesley Blair checks in to the Rider defense, number 26. So the Rough Riders have 3 down linemen. We'll call it 2 linebackers, and the rest are almost safeties. Drew Langenkamp on the carry, and he is shoved out of bounds, but not before he gains about 3 yards on the play.
Great job pursuing there from Cameron Danmeyer, number 80, flowing down the line.
So this is a Minster Bank money down for this Rough Rider defense. Camp overthrows, pass intended for number 5. That was Carson Herod.
Yeah, Hulsman's got a not a bad throw. His receivers just keep dropping the ball tonight on him. This could be a very different game if some of these passes would have been caught.
So that'll bring in the punt. I think Owen Zimmerman is going to do the punting for St. Henry.
Yep, Jacob Kessler still.
Rough Riders should get it in pretty good field position as Kessler standing at the 50-yard line. End-over-end punt. Kessler has it at about the 46. Oh, a nice tackle there by Carson Harrod of St. Henry. Kessler wasn't able to shake him. Nice open field tackle, so the Rough Riders will have the ball, their second possession of the game. Ball placed at St. Mary's 46-yard line.
Well, hopefully the Riders and their coaches saw what they needed to from that first drive and figured some plays out. I'd like to see them try a boot here with Kessler, maybe first or second down, try to catch him off guard.
.638 on the American Legion scoreboard. Turn, give the ball to Mabry. We'll give him a gain of about 1 on the play. Want to remind everybody along the way, new format for our halftime show this season. Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub will be sponsoring our halftime. And during our halftime show, we will also be bringing you the Big Ralph Rider replay. The Rough Rider trivia will also be given during halftime. And, of course, tonight we're going to have an interview with Andy Rammel, the head volleyball coach for St. Mary's. Mabry's got the corner. He's to the 40.
That's Osborne.
That's Osborne, absolutely. I'm sorry. Well, he should be easy to pick because he's got the blue and gold shoes.
That's right.
So Dominic Osborne picks up a Fowler TV first down.
Well, they ran that same sweep, but they ran it to the wide side of the field, and Osborne was able to immediately get outside of the St. Henry's pursuit, take it down the sidelines.
They got Osborne in the wing to the right. That's Mabry. He's a brute. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, but second and third efforts will give him a gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, so far, offensive line not doing a great job of blocking up front, but the running backs are getting it done. We saw a couple plays here. Running backs met at the line, making their own space, being their own blockers.
Jack Snethkamp checks into the lineup at tight end for the Rough Riders. They're going to line up in the full house backfield. Give the ball to Schmidt. He's going to be close to a first down. He picked up a Fowler TV first down, new set of downs. It should be first and goal for the Rough Riders. And we're also in the Sean Barnett Electrical Red Zone.
New sponsor this year. Thank you, Sean Barnett Electrical. That was a neat commercial there with Larry Gruber.
Absolutely.
I guess Dave Walbacher was okay in it too.
I guess. I thought maybe I'd see an electrical shock and his hair just kind of frizz out, but that didn't happen.
Well, this is the area where St. Mary's football, you got to get the ball in the end zone.
Absolutely. And they sputtered a lot last year. They moved the ball up and down, and once they got it into the end zone, or the red zone, they just kind of sputtered. Hopefully they'll have a lot more success this year. Here comes Mabry, cuts it back in, and he dives to the end zone. Touchdown! 9-yard touchdown run for Colton Mabry, a Jackalope Stash touchdown. And here he comes right into your living room. Nice move, nice second effort, and he gets inside the pylon.
Great camera work down there from, I think that was Doug Spencer on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. But even better running from Colton Mabry.
Brady Triplett will do the PAT. Luke Rammel will be the holder. This is another Jackalope Stash extra point attempt. Snap is down, the hold is up, kick is up, and the kick is no good. So on the American Legion scoreboard, with 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it's the St. Mary's Rough Riders 6, the St. Henry Redskins nothing. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff right after this.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along for the season opener of the 2024 football season. St. Mary's has jumped out to a 6-0 lead.
I think we got distracted for a second by the smoke ring.
Yes, pretty awesome. Brady Triplett will kick off on this Varsity Lanes kickoff.
Well, that was a great drive from the St. Mary's offense.
It was.
You just want to see the defense continue to press St. Henry and get the offense back out there on the field.
Drew Langenkamp on the return for the St. Henry Redskins. Langenkamp, a 6'1" sophomore for St. Henry. So St. Henry will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So far, much better kickoff coverage than what was seen against Marion Local. I think they ran a punt return and a kick return back for a touchdown. I'm sure that was a point of emphasis in practice this week.
3:47 remaining here in the first quarter on the American Legion's scoreboard. Ryan Ruvald in on the tackle as Cameron Dammeyer's in there as well.
Bring up 2nd and 7 from the Redskins, 26-yard line.
Good job by the D line.
St. Mary's so far coming out with a 3-down lineman pretty much the whole game. They're bringing some big guys in to sort of fill in for some of the linebackers and put them in blitzing situations. But
Hulsman with a quick slant over the middle. The ball's up in the air.
Oh, man.
Luke Bourne's trying to run it down, but good job by the D-line getting a hand up in the passing lane of Jack Hulsman.
There's been a lot of deflections tonight that I thought could have turned into interceptions, but that one was the best opportunity. Just fell basically exactly where nobody could get to it.
Absolutely. This will bring up a 3rd down and 7 for St. Henry, a Minster Bank money down for this Rough Rider defense. I wanted to tell you that Matt Murray, 5'11" junior, number 79, 295 pounds on that D-line. Hulscamp's going to pass it. Ball's tipped up again. Almost a chance for a pick by Jacob Kessler. So that'll bring up 4th down and 7 for the St. Henry Redskins. It'll bring up a punting situation.
Good pressure, good blitz for the St. Mary's defense. Coaches called that up. 26 coming right through there.
That is Wesley Blair.
Great job, great speed, closing in on the quarterback. Quarterback threw a pretty risky ball, and Jacob Kessler almost had a nice run back.
Yep. Oh, and we got a stoppage of play on the field.
Offsides against St. Mary's. Had some guys jumping. I still don't think St. Henry's going to go for it, but
it'll be 4th and about 2 for St. Henry.
So the penalty, that will be 4th and 2 from the 31.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go Now they got the quarterback up under center. They're going to try to get him to jump again. Good discipline by the Rough Rider defense. Now they're going to back away, and Zimmerman will attempt the punt. Kessler back, standing at his own 35-yard line. This one's going to bounce. Kessler's going to take it on the hop. He's got 5 St. Henry Redskins to get around. He breaks a tackle, goes back the other direction, and is tackled at about the 26-yard line. So, somebody that we haven't seen, and I'm sure we'll see throughout the course of tonight's game and into the season, is Trey Moore. Remember, we saw him last year come in at wide receiver, and boy, I tell you what, he is like lightning fast. I thought maybe they might use him as a punt returner or a kickoff returner, but with his speed and quickness, and he's not very big. So Kessler will jog out onto the field toward the huddle after getting a play from head coach Bo Fry. Caleb Schmidt, I believe, on the carry. Nice run by Caleb.
Well, the line is doing a much better job of sustaining some of these blocks, and I think really the coaches they're starting to see some things, figure out where the holes are, because we've seen much better play calling.
We're seeing the Rough Riders reverse field and start to run a little bit more toward the right. First series they ran primarily to the left. Now they're coming back to the right. Osborne bounces off a tackle and is drugged to the ground, but not before he picks up a Fowler TV first down.
Yeah, sometimes you have that, whether it be your offensive line just seems to work better on one side, or their defensive line doesn't. There's some monster hole right there. You can see the interior defensive line just got sucked in towards the center, and there's really only one guy on the outside there.
Our instant replays is brought to you all season long by Larry Schaff Auto Sales in St. Mary's. Osborne again, and he's going to be close to another Fowler TV first down. Let's move the chains again.
Well, Dominic Osborne is he's been running like this since he was a sophomore, and clearly he's getting better and better.
And I'll tell you what, when you can balance out your running attack and you can get Osborne to run like he's doing it, and opens up a little bit more when Colton Mabry can free him up just a little bit. Kessler's going to throw the football. He's going to tuck it and run. He's to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. First down, and he'll be tackled at about the 30, we'll call it about the 33-yard line. And that is the weapon that they have with Jacob Kessler. Picks up a Fowler TV first down.
And he's going to always be looking to run first. Yeah. He's a running back,
Exactly.
He can throw the ball, though, I tell you. If there's some guys open, he's going to throw it sometimes. But he's going to run first, and why not? Because he's mobile and he's shifty, and that just completely opens up your playbook.
Yeah. Well, no sooner said than done. Into the ball game is Trey Moore, number 4. And he'll be in the slot to the left. Mabry finds the going tough up the middle, maybe give him about 1, maybe 2 at the most. That'll bring up second down for the Rough Riders. That might be the last play of the first quarter, as we have 18 seconds on the American Legion scoreboard. They're going to give him a gain of nothing, so it'll be second down and 10. Ball will remain at the 34-yard line. That's going to end the first quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 6, the St. Henry Redskins nothing. Back with the second quarter right after this.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Riders lead 6-0. Something special coming on up at the Grand, Zach.
Yeah, we got the St. Mary's celebrates education, writing, and the power of stories with Dr. Tom Petter at September 18th at 7 p.m. at the St. Mary's Grand Opera House and Theater. We've seen so many fun events there. I'm going to pause for a second.
Kessler's pass intended for Luke Ramble, just overthrew it by about a step or two.
And he had a step on him. That was pretty exciting there for a second. At the St. Mary's Grand Opera House on September 18th at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 6:30. Dr. Tom Petter, he's a St. Mary's alum that's written some books and done some amazing things. He's going to tell stories about St. Mary's United Church of Christ, his father, Reverend Howard Petter, his sister Annie, teachers, Bunker Hill School, sports, and his friends.
And there goes Dominic Osborne to the 10-5. Touchdown, Rough Riders. 34-yard touchdown run. A Jackalope Stash touchdown.
Nice. That one's going to make the St. Mary's Foundry highlight reel.
Absolutely.
Look at that size of that hole.
Last man to try to get him was Carson Harrod, just stepped out of his tackle into the end zone. Good blocking up front. They sealed the whole defensive line of St. Henry.
Yeah, something that St. Henry was doing early on was just sitting on those inside gaps, and St. Mary's found the formation and found a way so that when those guys went inside, they just sealed it off. There was one guy out there, you pull him out and trap a little outside trap, wide open, and Dominic Osborne did the rest.
Well, the Rough Riders have elected to go for two. They'll send Trey Moore wide to the right. Luke Rammel. And he comes up a little short.
Looked like a halfback pass situation.
It looked like he was going to do that, but nonetheless, the Rough Riders score again. You see him pull it down. Now he looks like, and then he just saw nobody was open, so he just tucked it and did the best he could with what he had. But nonetheless, the Rough Riders score 6, and they lead 12-0 with 11:46 remaining here in the first half. On the American Legion scoreboard, we'll step away. We'll be right back.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate always goes the extra mile. Besides listing and selling, they offer free use of their moving van and a free interior design consultation to their customers. Plus One Professionals, going the extra mile.
All righty, we'll welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field as we get ready for the Varsity Lanes kickoff as Brady Triplett gets ready to put foot to ball. Rough Riders on top, 12-0 on the American Legion scoreboard. Triplett approaches the football, low kick, bounces, 2-up back. That's Danny Stahman on the return. Good job by the return team.
Yeah, I wonder if Brady's trying to kick it that low, or if he's just struggling a little bit finding his spot. This is his first varsity game in front of a crowd, so.
Well, keep in mind, as we mentioned during our pregame show, his primary sport is soccer, and so but they're using him here to do the kickoffs and extra points, and maybe just a little bit of nerves have set in.
Yeah.
Charlie Whirling down the far side, and he's knocked out of bounds by Luke Bournes.
A good run there, but some bad tackling up front from St. Mary's. Should have had him wrapped up early. Cameron Dameyer ran through his tackle.
Got to get off the block there. And Noah Dixon and Luke Bournes run him out of bounds. So nice run by Charlie Whirling. Gives St. Henry a first down at their Riders' 25-yard line. Hulsman to Whirling. We'll give him a gain of about 3 on the play.
Gain of 3 will bring up 2nd and 7 at the Rider 22-yard line.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 7.
Riders have switched to their more traditional 4-4, it looks like. 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers.
Whirling will bounce to the outside. He's got a first down. He's inside the 10, and he runs out of bounds.
Charlie Whirling, ball carrier again, takes the ball down to the
Not bad gap. Not bad gap assignments there from your defensive line. You know, they're going where they should. They're blocking it. There was just no linebackers or secondary on that side stepping up and keeping him contained. And the defensive end on that side got bottled up and unable to drive him back to the inside.
So it'll be 1st and goal at the Rough Rider 7-yard line. Here comes Langenkamp. And he's going to get close to the goal line. I think he's going to be stopped short. They're going to mark the ball at about the 2-yard line.
number 6, Drew Langenkamp, the ball carrier for the Redskins. Take the ball down to the
Luke Bourne makes the first hit, and then he rides and hangs on for about 3 yards as the ball is placed at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for St. Henry.
St. Henry brought a big package in. I think they're going to go with more of a traditional under center. Yep. I formation.
And Whirling scores from 2 yards out, so St. Henry is on the board.
Charlie Whirling in the end zone for a Redskins touchdown.
So at the 9:35 mark, St. Henry is on the board, and they trail the Rough Riders 12-6 with the point after coming. It's like St. Henry dominated the D-line on that particular drive.
Yeah, the defensive line just all collapsed towards the middle, kind of what happened on the other side with Osborne's run. And there's just a giant hole right there. Got to do your assignments, but also got to keep your head up and know where the running back's coming.
Kick is up by Michael Gonzalez, and it is good. So with 9:35 on the American Legion scoreboard, it's the St. Mary's Rough Riders 12, the St. Henry Redskins 7. We'll be back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff return right after this.
Very special thank you to Miller.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Explore Jackalope Stash, men's clothing store located in downtown St. Mary's. Here at this brick and mortar haberdashery, you will find clothing needs for every occasion, formal or informal. Guys, moms, homecoming is almost here. Shop local and your date will be crazy about how sharp you look in your formal attire. Quality, style, stash. Jackalope Stash. Visit us online, or better yet, come see us in downtown St. Mary's, where riders shop.
9:35 remaining in the first half. Back to receive this Varsity Lanes kickoff return is Jacob Kessler and Trey Moore. Here's the kick, and it's going to go to Kessler at the 5. To the 15, to the 25, up the middle. He's going all the way on this one, folks. There's nobody that can catch him. He's to the 30, the 20, the 10. We got a flag on the field. Touchdown, Rough Riders. We'll see what the flag is all about. We got a Roots Pub penalty flag. Where's that dropped at? It's about the 31-yard line. We'll see what this is going to see what this is all about to see if this touchdown is going to stand or if it's coming back.
That's usually the area of holding.
And it's usually what possibly allowed them to make the touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back, unfortunately.
Yeah, this one's going to come back. Nice run by Kessler. By the time he got to the 50-yard line, he was starting to pull away. There wasn't anybody that was going to catch him.
Tripping.
What?
I tell you what, Joe, it's a good time to talk about rules of the game this year.
Exactly. That'll definitely make the rules of the game, and of course, Zach will be joined by Bill Krug this year.
Yeah, we're going to let Mark officially retire from that as well.
Although he will be with me next week.
Yes, yeah.
So we're glad to have Mark along there and Bill Krug that will join us on rules of the game, and you guys can discuss that one. Pitch to Mabry. He'll bounce outside.
Mark, as you said, Mark Sisko will be filling in for me next week. I'm going to be on a little Alaskan trip.
Of course.
But so Mark's going to fill in for me that week, and we're going to let him go from his weekday commitments. So we're going to have Bill Krug, local longtime official for rules of the game, and Bill's going to fill in just great, and we're going to have some fun with rules of the game.
That's going to be close to a Fowler TV first down. Quarterback in the ball game is Aiden Meinerding, number 17. So I don't know. I'm sure Kessler's.
Maybe they just give him a breather.
Exactly. So Aiden Meinerding is your quarterback, 6 foot,
Kessler just came back out.
155 junior, and Kessler back into the ball game.
Yep. Now Aiden Meinerding transfers out to
wide receiver.
Yep. It's nice when you have athletes this versatile, isn't it?
It is. Osborne with a quick hitter off the left side. We'll give him a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Clock is moving. 8:29 remaining in the first half. Kessler just rolls to the outside with it, and he's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, just a little QB
keeper
sweep.
Yep.
So they call it a student body left or student body right.
Exactly.
I tried that a couple times in the scrimmage. Unfortunately, if you put your quarterback in motion like that, you can't fake with them to other places as easily. And again, I think they were trying to run those sweeps towards the short side of the field, and it's really getting bottled up. I'd like to see them, if they're going to run a sweep, run it to the wide side.
Right. Mabry on a counter, goes up the middle. He'll pick up a Fowler TV first down. He'll be right at about the 45-yard line before he stopped. You know, Skip's philosophy with running into the short side of the field was that there's one less player over there to block.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
If you hit it fast enough, it works.
Yes.
If you try to wait for your blockers and for things to set up, sometimes it doesn't. I think St. Mary's sensed that St. Henry was flowing a little bit that time. They ran that counter back the other way, and it worked well.
Mabry on the carry. We'll give him a gain of about 7 on the play. It'll be second down and 3.
Lost his helmet, have to come off for a play. I think he just wanted to show off that those long, luscious locks.
Well, I don't know. I would be leery of that. I would just think somebody would just grab your hair. And keep in mind, it's part of your uniform, so you can be brought down by somebody grabbing your hair.
Right.
Of course, I've never had to worry about that. Osborne off the right side. It'll be close to a Fowler TV first down. We're going to call it 3rd down and 1.
So 3rd and 1, Joe, you just try to run it, get a first down, or do you think about throwing one over the top maybe?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you're in 4th down territory, obviously.
Correct. And we know Kessler can throw it because we saw him launch one just out of the reach of Luke Grammel earlier. Mabry. Well, let's just go to Mr. Automatic. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So Mabry picks up a Fowler TV first down, as you see it right there on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay.
If a St. Mary's team is going to be successful, you've got to be able to get 1 yard 98% of the time.
Especially with 7 seniors.
That's right.
Not 7, let's call them 9. And most of them are up front. We've got
timeout.
We've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout. We're going to take a break. We're going to be right back. And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future. Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. I want to give a special shout out to Lucy Spencer, who is watching in Connecticut. Osborne on the counter.
Very close to pulling that one away.
Yes, he was.
For a touchdown.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 2 for the Rough Riders.
Joe, with that run, Dominic Osborne just passed 100 yards on the game. 12 rushes for 106 yards, as long as that 34-yard touchdown.
Wow. There's Osborne again with the carry. He'll pick up a Fowler TV first down. He'll get it to the 30-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 6 on that one, so he just continues to add to the numbers. It almost seems to me that Dominic Osborne is on a mission. He's running with some authority.
Well, senior year, this is it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Only on this field 5 or 6 times.
Right.
Make the most of it.
Trey Moore splits wide to the right. Give the ball to Colton Mabry. Give him a gain of 4 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 6. See the clock on the lower right-hand portion of your screen. 4:04 remaining. Riders on top on the American Legion scoreboard, 12-7. Ball is resting at the St. Henry 27-yard line. Counter back. Here comes Mabry. Well, not a lot of blocking out front for him, but he makes something out of nothing. Want to remind everybody, halftime, Zach will be interviewing Andy Rammel, the head volleyball coach, and he's going to talk about the season and I think the volleyball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, next week they're going to be, they've been working on Andy and Monica Vanderhorst have been working on Volleyball Hall of Fame. Next week they're going to have the official induction, I think, here on the football field.
Nice.
Ceremony's on Saturday.
Riders going to come up a little bit short. They're going to be fourth down, and we'll call it 1. So you would like to think the big fellows up front can get you 1 yard. You would like to think that.
Mm-hmm. You can't be a successful St. Mary's team and not be able to get 1 yard.
Exactly. But here's the thought: why don't you just fake a dive and keep Kessler on the corner? Because I think St. Henry's going to crash down. We've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout on the field with the score: the St. Mary's Rough Riders 12, the St. Henry Redskins 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
All righty, Rough Riders hustle to the ball, 4th and 1. This is going to be close.
Oh no, maybe he jumped around the outside, Joe. He got it. He got stuffed behind the line, but then he jumped around the outside, and you can watch it here on the replay.
That's a Fowler TV first down, and I want to stand corrected. Andy Rammel is the assistant varsity volleyball coach, not the head coach. Here comes Osborne. Cuts it back inside, gets it inside the 15-yard line. Clock continues to run, 1:55 and ticking. We'll give him a gain of 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Mabry gets it down to about the 12-yard line.
Riders are moving with some speed here. I think they probably called a couple plays, said get up to the line, run it quick. And that leaves them a short 3rd down here.
Of course, the Rough Riders now in the Sean Barnett Electrical red zone. Full house backfield. Mabry, just tripped up at the ankle. But he should have a Fowler TV first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball will be placed at about the 7 or 8 yard line, I believe.
Clock is ticking. About to hit 1 minute, but plenty of time to get 4 downs off here.
Osborne wing to the right, counters back, cuts in, puts his head down. Touchdown, Osborne!
Good hard running from Dominic Osborne. Great play call. St. Henry's been flowing hard all night. Hit him with the counter, and really nobody really even
there you go. You see
looked like they could touch him.
It's going to come right into your living room. Nice block there. I believe might be Will Glass.
Yeah, I think Will Glass, the guard. Yep. pulls from that right side.
Yep. And you got also number 73, Gavin Ehlers, leading up in the hole.
Hey, if Gavin can get through there to the touchdown, your running back better do it too.
All right, we'll see how Brody Triplett does. His second attempt at a point after. Jackalope Stash PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Brady Triplett gets his first point as a Rough Rider. So with 54 ticks remaining here in the first half, on the American Legion scoreboard, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 19, the St. Henry Redskins 7. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff right after this.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell, Rough Riders score, a Jackalope Stash TD and a Jackalope Stash extra point, and they lead 19-7 on the American Legion scoreboard. Right there, I got about 4 sponsor mentions in on that deal.
Don't forget about Varsity Lanes
Varsity Lanes
kickoff.
will be sponsoring this kickoff by Brady Triplett. Approaches the football. Kind of a line drive, and it will go down to Langenkamp. Langenkamp to the 25, to the 30. Cuts back to the middle. Somebody's going to have to stop him.
Well, that's what you didn't want with 50 seconds left on the clock.
Exactly. So the ball will be placed at the St. Henry 45-yard line. You'll see it here on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay. And, of course, don't forget tomorrow we'll have the St. Mary's Foundry highlight reel. Owenot, Caleb Turner, you see him there. And also the big fella, Matt Murray. Matt Murray, as I mentioned, 295 pounds, right in the middle.
Looks pretty strong, too.
So the Rough Riders will have 3 down linemen on the rush. Everybody else pretty much back. Look for St. Henry to throw the football and to get downfield quickly. Hulskamp throws it, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Hulsman, I'm sorry.
Good job from the St. Mary's down lineman, getting some pressure in there. Owen Ott kind of getting held, but still got around his guy.
So to bring up second down and 10, we're down to 40 ticks remaining here in the first half. Want to remind everybody that our Guarneri Pizzeria and Pub halftime show will also have the trivia question during halftime and our Rider replay during the halftime. And, of course, our interview with assistant volleyball coach Andy Rammel. Second down and 10. Ball placed at the 40-yard line, man in motion. And here comes Whirling. And he'll get a gain of about 5 on the play. We've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout on the field. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Alrighty, back to Grand Lake Health System Field. Minster Bank money down for St. Henry defense. Passes out and caught by Jared Knightford. So it'll be a first down. 26 seconds. The clock stops while they move the chains. Hulsman passes it out, and I think it's caught by Michael Gonzalez. And the clock will stop.
You don't mind giving up a little 5-yard out like that and making them use their last time out.
Right, just keep them in bounds. Good job by Parker Beam. Hanging on to him. Kessler in on the tackle and a bunch of other Rough Rider defense. Again, we got another Miller Funeral Home timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
14 seconds remaining here at Grand Lake Health System Field here in the first half on the American Legion scoreboard. We'll call it second down and 6. The ball at the Rough Rider 31-yard line.
No timeouts.
Hulsman. He's going downfield. He's throwing it to the end zone, and he throws it out of the back of the end zone. Pass was intended for Charlie Whirling. We'll have 7 seconds remaining. Update some scores as I have them. Bath trails New Bremen 10-3. Salina leads Columbus South 17-0. Defiance leads Napoleon 22-7. Kenton leads Eastwood 7-3. Van Wert trails Bryan 8-7, and Walpock leads St. John Jesuit out of Toledo 21-0. This is the Minster Bank money down for St. Henry, and I don't know if he's going to make it. He may have stepped out of bounds.
No, he
got it.
He's short, but that's going to be 4th and 1. Although, 3 seconds left on the clock doesn't really matter. Got yourself a little bit quicker.
So we got 3 seconds remaining here in the half.
We're going to try to kick it.
Michael Gonzalez, a 5'10 senior, will attempt a field goal. It'll be placed at the 33. It'll be a 43-yard field goal, and it is well short as time expires on the American Legion scoreboard. And we are now at halftime with the score. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 19, the St. Henry Redskins 7. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Guarneri Pizzeria and Pub halftime show right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery service is available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaizeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your health care needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph. All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Before we get to our trivia questions, we want to let Zach give you a little update on the statistics in the first half. Here's Zach.
Yeah, pretty dominating from St. Mary's, even taking out that long touchdown kick return. First down, St. Mary's 14, St. Henry 3. Total yards, 227 from St. Mary's, 111 from St. Henry. St. Mary's is 0 for 1 passing. St. Henry is 4 for 12 with 30 net yards. Rushing, St. Mary's right now, 36 rushes for 227 yards. St. Henry, 8 rushes for 81 yards. St. Mary's 2 penalties for 20 yards. Of course, one of those was very big, bringing that touchdown back. St. Mary's is 5 for 7 on third down conversions, and St. Henry is 1 for 5. 1 punt for St. Mary's, 36 yards. 3 punts from St. Henry, 118 yards. St. Mary's average drive starting at their 35. St. Henry at their 28. Time of possession, though, St. Mary's, 18 minutes and 6 seconds. St. Henry, 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Individually, Jacob Kessler 0 for 1 passing. Dominic Osborne, 15 rushes, 124 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Colton Mabry, 14 rushes, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Caleb Schmidt, 5 rushes, 24 yards. And don't have Kessler's rushing yards yet, but I'm going to have that for the end of the game.
Yep.
So overall, pretty dominant from St. Mary's. Couple mistakes you'd like to see them clean up, and definitely need to defensively bottle up Whirling. We saw that I think St. Henry was figuring some things out with Whirling there towards the end of the half.
Well, one of the big things that the Rough Riders had problems with early in the season last year, they would get in situations like this and they'd have leads, and all of a sudden in the second half the intensity level kind of drops off and they allow the opponent to kind of creep in. I think that's what Coach Fry wants to emphasize. Don't give up. Keep your foot on the gas and put pressure on St. Henry, and let's play Rough Rider football.
Yeah, keep pounding, keep putting those nails in that coffin, and there's no reason why this many seniors should be letting it up at all. You should look around and realize you got 5 or 6 games out here. Leave everything out on the field.
Absolutely. Also want to say hey to Tom and Tyson Nouse. They're watching online from the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Pretty
neat. How cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break, but before we go, here is this week's Rough Rider trivia question. What Rough Rider running back was the offensive back of the year in 1970? What Rough Rider running back was the offensive back of the year in 1970? We'll have the answer to that trivia question later on in the program, but we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and we'll have more on the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show right after this.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field here in St. Mary's, Ohio. This is the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show. I'm Zach Farrell. Joining me right now, though, is Andy Rammel. Andy, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Andy, you and I, just to give everybody a little background here, we go back here a little bit with Rough Rider football, don't we?
Yeah, we got kind of started this thing as a three-man stat crew, and much to the chagrin of some people at Sydney and things like that, we've been through.
They just thought we had too many
yeah.
statisticians. So
yeah, they didn't care for that too much.
So when Coach Fry Doug Fry came back to coach in 2014 or so, or 2013, 2014. Yeah, we were asked. I think were you already doing statistics at that time?
Yeah, I was. I came to St. Mary's in 2012 after 10 years at Watkins, and came in kind of late, so I didn't do any of the coaching stuff that I was used to doing, and so hopped into the football stat stuff and have been doing it ever since. It's been a labor of love.
Yeah, so I joined your statistics crew, and you and I rode to a few games, and then so we go way back, and we did that for 4 or 5 years, and then Rider Nation Station got started, and I said, I think maybe I could try to do some of that. And
sure.
Unfortunately, I had to leave you, but we get to sit right next to each other anyway.
Yeah, we still get to share stats.
And I wanted to thank you for that because it's so nice. We've got the stats right here, right next to us. At the away games, you always text me and make sure that I get the stats at halftime and at the end of the game. You and Carol Brown just do a great job, and I really appreciate that.
Well, Carol's the workhorse of the stat crew. She's the spotter. She does all the in-game watching. I'm just kind of the data guy, so plugging away at the computer. And we're fortunate to have the setup we have here. We have a really nice press box and some cool technology that we're able to share the work that we do along the line. And
we always appreciate sitting so close to you because we can hear Carol call everybody out, and yeah, helps us watch some other things. But we're not here to talk about statistics, unfortunately. We've put everybody to sleep probably.
Right. Yeah.
You're here because you're the assistant varsity volleyball coach. We wanted to talk a little bit about the volleyball season, and also we want to talk about next week the Hall of Fame ceremony that's going to be happening. I understand that you and Monica Vanderhorst have been working on this Hall of Fame. Why don't you tell everybody about that a little bit?
Well, the whole process kind of got started when Mike and Kelly J started with the Boys and Girls Basketball Hall of Fames, with the long-term intent to kind of spread that across all sports. The football team already has kind of their wall of fame, their Hall of Fame area. And then with boys and girls basketball adding theirs, we thought volleyball was a natural next step. And so we'll be one hallway over, which is the visitors' entrance for the basketball games, but it's the home entrance for our volleyball games. And so it works out really well that 42 first-team all-WBL players will be inducted officially next Saturday. We have a kind of a weekend of events. They're going to start off with a meeting up at the football stadium on the 30th. They're going to do a little welcome reception for people who can make it on Friday. And then they're going to come out here and be announced at the field.
And that's going to be next week's game, right? Against
Salina on the 30th, yeah, next Friday. And then the big ceremony will be Saturday, starting at 1:45 in the high school auditorium.
Everybody welcome? Public welcome?
Public is welcome to that for sure. And again, we have RSVPs from a little over 200 of the 42 Hall of Fame members and their families.
Oh my gosh!
So it's going to be quite the crowd, and we'd like to see the public come out and honor these women who've contributed so much to the development of a pretty proud program. Along with the Hall of Famers that night, we're going to also honor the two WBL championship teams that we have. The first team was the 1979 team coached by Tom Piper, and then the 1997 team coached by Mo Vanderhorst. So those girls are going to come back. We got a good group of them coming back to be honored, and then we're also going to honor the 1998 team who finished second in the state. Again, that was coached by Mo Vanderhorst, and those women are, put in great time and built a tradition that a lot of the young women and ladies in our community have been a part of. It's been an honor. I think this is my 11th year now here at St. Mary's in some role in the volleyball program, and my daughter's been through it.
And you're a St. Mary's alum,
is
the Alumni Foundation assisting with that?
No, we have to kind of make that clear that this is not really a part of the Alumni Hall of Fame ceremony. They're separate
Gotcha.
deals. And so the Alumni the Alumni Association has helped out a little bit with researching and things like that, and but this is a distinct separate thing from the Alumni Foundation Hall
Gotcha.
of Fame, which is another huge undertaking, a great honor. But
it's great that in the past couple of years we've been able to do the basketball.
Yes.
And expand from there. Male basketball, female basketball, volleyball. It's kind of, I hate to say it, but it's kind of ridiculous that we never had this in the first place and that it's taken this long to do it. But I'm glad for people like you and Monica that are willing to step up and do the work. And the Jays have helped a lot.
We've had a lot of help. Scott Daringer and his technology and his willingness to give time. And Mike Reams is helping with some of the cool technology that we have down in our shop area. He's actually producing all the plaques that we're going to give to the Hall of Fame members, which is really cool. And so it's taken an army. I'm fortunate I love digging into the stat stuff.
Naturally.
We have a pretty complete record of our stats from 1992 to present. There are some gaps in our statistics in the early time. Unfortunately, some of that stuff got lost in the transfer to the new school. But we've had people searching through old evening leaders and old yearbooks, and Mrs. J was even going through old blueprint school newspapers to find everything we could find about this.
I know she contacted my mom. My mom graduated in 1978, and trying to track down some of those 1979 faces.
It's been quite an adventure finding the photos we need for the actual plaques that are going to go in that hallway, and all the honors, because we want to make sure we get that right.
Not to put you too much on the spot, but is there one or two names that stick out from that group of 42?
Well, when you start looking, I believe there are 16 of the, or around about 16 of our Hall of Famers who played at the next level, played in college, and so then you see some impressive numbers like from Brandy Dickey, Erica Anksman, Jenny Brown, Jill Zwiebel. When you look at their college contribution to the game of volleyball, it'd be awful. We've had a couple discussions like who's the most decorated, and boy, you're splitting hairs between 6 or 7 of those women who are just, it's impressive when you see their
Well, I
stuff.
think I was 10 and 11 when that 98 team had their success, and I still remember it vividly because it was the entire town was rallying around them. I remember Brandy Dickey and others on that team. That was really neat at that time, and certainly, like you said, laid the foundation for a great program. While you're here, and for anybody just joining us, this is the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show. While you're here, thoughts about the season and the team this year?
It feels like we're kind of inaugural members of the MAC. We opened up in the Coldwater tournament, and Coldwater's got one heck of a team this year, and so we played Coldwater and Versailles and battled against those guys. We're able to pull off a win against Miami East in that tournament, and then turned around on the first day of school and played Fort Recovery. So we've had a nice, easy start to our schedule. Actually, no, it's been
very, very difficult.
It's been really quality opponents, and we graduated 5 seniors off last year's team, 5 starters, and so we're replacing those guys with really talented athletes who are growing into their positions. So I expect big things out of us to continue as we grow. Coach Yoder's got them working hard every day, and we'll keep getting better.
Coach Kaylee Yoder's been here 2 or 3 years now, I think, and really building the program.
Yeah, this is her 4th year.
Fourth year, gotcha.
And it's been a work to get it established and working out, and the girls are buying in, and we've got 2 seniors this year, Sylvia Wiekert and Reagan Putoff, who've been doing a really good job leading. A couple junior captains, and Audra Clark and Ellie Kraft, who are doing everything we ask of them, and we just keep getting better. And there's nowhere to hide in our schedule, but we like that. It challenges us and gets us ready for the postseason, and so by the end of it all, we'll have some things put together.
Well, good luck this season. Good luck next week with the Hall of Fame ceremony. They're going to be announcing and honoring them at the football game, but also on Saturday with the official induction. Andy, I can't thank you enough for your help over the years with statistics and your friendship, and we really appreciate you for coming on tonight as well.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Andy. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the Big Ralph Ryder replay. This is the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show. We'll be back right after this.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate always goes the extra mile. Besides listing and selling, they offer free use of their moving van and a free interior design consultation to their customers. Plus One Professionals, going the extra mile.
Explore Jackalope Stash, men's clothing store located in downtown St. Mary's. Here at this brick and mortar haberdashery, you will find clothing needs for every occasion, formal or informal. Guys, moms, homecoming is almost here. Shop local and your date will be crazy about how sharp you look in your formal attire. Quality, style, stash. Jackalope Stash. Visit us online, or better yet, come see us in downtown St. Mary's, where riders shop.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Before we get to the kickoff, let's take a quick break and listen to our Big Ralph Ryder replay. Well, we'll wait. I guess we'll have that after Kessler's return. All righty. Yep, we're ready. Big Ralph.
Riders are in business. Riders have it. T formation. Pitch the ball. Sean Lamb cuts back. Sean Lamb, touchdown! The Rough Riders from 13 yards away. The blue and gold have put it on the board.
Sean Lamb.
Sean Lamb, absolutely. Again, our Rough Rider trivia question, what Rough Rider running back was the offensive back in 1970? Offensive back of the year.
Thank you to Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub sponsoring the halftime show.
Absolutely.
Sorry for me and Andy Rammel and myself talking a little bit too long there.
That's all right. All worked out. So the Rough Riders will have the ball 1st and 10 after the Jacob Kessler Varsity Lanes kickoff return. Rough Riders will set up shop, the nose of the football just shy of the 30-yard line. Rough Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard 19-7.
Continue to add to their time of possession here.
And here comes Mabry, and he'll pick up 5 yards on the play. I don't know. Check and see if somebody grabbed his hair on this. It looked like it was his shirt. Well, it looked like somebody grabbed a handful of hair, but not the case. So we'll call it 2nd down and 4 for the Rough Riders after a gain of 6 by Mabry. Osborne wing to the right.
Big
Mabry
hole.
To the 50. And he's still going forward. Nice run by Colton Mabry. And I'll tell you what, he continues to get a couple of more carries and a couple of more runs like that. He'll also reach the 100-yard mark.
Absolutely. The offensive line is really having their way now. All that energy that I think some of the St. Henry players had early on is gone. They're getting pushed back off the ball. and the Riders have the foot on the gas.
After a Fowler TV first down, here comes Osborne, and that'll be another Fowler TV first down as the Riders moving the football.
Ho-hum. What I really like is the intensity that this offense is coming out with, Joe.
Absolutely. Didn't see a lot of that last year, so of course, and you'll agree that there's a lot of maturity between your junior and senior year.
Yeah, it's really remarkable how much as juniors, this team had a lot of juniors last year, and it's really remarkable how much they gelled at the end of the season because you just don't usually see that type of leadership from juniors.
Osborne on the sweep to the left, and he's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage where it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Well, pretty good job sealing the end there, but there's 4 or 5 guys with no blockers out there. Just St. Henry all over that one.
Second down and 10, ball resting at the St. Henry 37-yard line. Wing to the left is Mabry. Give the ball to Osborne. And he's second effort. We'll give him a gain of about 4 on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 6. Jack Snethkamp trots off the field. Here comes Kessler back on with the play from head coach Bo Fry. Good opening drive so far for the Rough Riders here to start the second half.
Yep, clock is ticking. This is really the first long 3rd down that they've had.
Osborne in motion. Up the middle is Mabry.
Tried to catch him off a little bit.
Kind of went on a quick count, didn't it?
Faked the outside sweep, or I think we're hoping to try to catch him, but really not very good blocking up there from the line. Obviously 4th down territory, otherwise we wouldn't have run that, but would have liked to get a few more yards than this.
So we'll call it 4th and 5 for the Rough Riders. 8:23 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Season opener for both teams, the St. Mary's Rough Riders and St. Henry Redskins. Kessler's going to throw. He's got Osborne, and smart throw. It's a smart throw. Osborne was covered down deep. Didn't have anybody in the middle area between the 10 and 20, so he just kind of smartly threw it out of bounds. Go ahead.
Looks like we got a Roots Pub penalty on the play. They're going to call a legal man downfield. Too much of the linemen got more than 2 or 3 yards down the field. St. Henry declines it anyway, but that would have called back any kind of first down St. Mary's had.
So the Rough Riders will turn the football over on downs. It'll be St. Henry's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. Boy, just an absolutely picture-perfect night for high school football.
It is sunset. Lights are on. Friday night lights. Crowd's great. St. Henry, pretty good crowd over there, too.
Absolutely. Jack Hulsman in the shotgun has a man in motion. They're going to pitch it back to him. Hulsman's going to launch one downfield. He's got an open receiver, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Fortunately, Joe, I think that is coming back. That was an illegal motion from St. Henry. 2 receivers were in motion at the same time. If we got a replay here.
Roots Pub penalty on the play. We'll take a look at it on the Larry Schaff instant replay.
Our replay didn't quite pick it up, but watch one more time. Watch your top here. See, one receiver stepped forward, one was in motion.
Well, fortunately for the Rough Riders, that was Jacob Kessler that got beat. That was a nice pass from Whirling to Knightford.
Flea flicker there. Yeah. Actually, Hulsman was the one that threw it.
Yeah. It was Knightford, Jared Knightford on the reception. So the St. Mary's dodges a bullet there. So well-designed play. Unfortunately for the St. Henry Redskins, 2 men in motion, and that'll bring it back. So we'll call it second down and 15. Ball will now be placed at the St. Henry 29-yard line. Hulsman is going to lob one over, and pass was intended to number 9. That is Landon Schwartz. I'm going to tell you what, the St. Henry Redskins has used 6 wideouts.
Yeah, they've used 6 wideouts, two quarterbacks, and maybe 3 running backs.
Yep, this brings up a Minster Bank money down for the Rough Riders. That is, as it is third down and 13 for the Rough Riders. We'll see if the Riders can put pressure on Hulsman, force him into the mistake. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. I'm not so sure the wideouts caught the count because they were just standing there when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, Hulsman, it
you can't
almost
see that.
He looked up and really didn't even try to look down the field. Just tried to run it. Nothing there.
Yeah, see this guy right here is still standing there.
Yeah, it's kind of a disastrous play there on a big third down from St. Henry. And St. Mary's is going to survive a dangerous series.
Owen Zimmerman shanks it off the right side of his foot. It'll go out of bounds. We'll see where the officials mark it. So the Rough Riders moved the football on their first possession in the second half, but it stalled out before they were able to put any points on the board. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going on their second possession. Ball will be placed right at midfield. First and 10. Full house backfield. Kessler turns. That might be Caleb Schmidt.
Yeah, Caleb Schmidt. Little fullback dive.
And the quarterback was Aiden Meinerding. Meinerding is going to go back in. Obviously, I think they're going to give Kessler. Kessler's down here with his hands on his knees, kind of bent over.
I'd be feeling a little under the weather.
Oh, we got movement, but I don't think the officials called it. Osborne with the football. Yeah, I saw Osborne kind of rock back a little bit. And we're not going to see it from that angle, but he kind of rocked back. The officials missed it. Let's keep it right here. There he is. He just rocked, but officials didn't call it. So it'll be the Rough Riders' ball. It'll be third down, and we'll call it 4 at the St. Henry 44-yard line as Aiden Meinerding trots back on with the play from head coach Bo Fry. Meinerding will give the ball to Caleb Schmidt. He goes nowhere. He's going to lose a yard. And the Rough Riders will, I believe, punt the football as Brady Triplett goes in to punt the football. This will be his first varsity punt. We'll see how he handles this one. Kind of keep an eye on and see if we can find Kessler. Kessler's down here. It's kind of got like a little gimp going on. Kessler gets off a nice punt. It's taken at the 12-yard line. Well, while we have people exchanging offense and defense on the field, here's the answer to our Rough Rider trivia question. Our question was, what Rough Rider running back was the offensive back of the year in 1970? You see him right there on your screen with his head lowered, which was pretty typical of Mike Youngs. Mike was the offensive back of the year in the Western Buckeye League. He ran in the backfield with Mike Deslamano, who's leading on the block, I believe, there. And also Craig Hewer was in the backfield. Craig was a sophomore that particular year. Deslamano and Youngs were both seniors. So Mike Youngs was the offensive back of the year in 1970. St. Henry picks up a first down. Charlie Whirling, of course, he was the spark plug and pretty much most of their offense in the first half. So the Rough Riders have got to find a way to shut him down. Pass along some scores in the Western Buckeye League right after this play.
Whirling's got 7 carries for 86 yards now, Joe. He's really, like you said, pretty much their whole offense. They've only got 120 yards on offense.
Jack Hulsman picks up good yardage on the quarterback keeper. New Bremen is leading Bath at the half, 10-6. Salina leads Columbus South at the half, 48-0. Defiance at the half over Napoleon, 22-14. Elida over Toledo Rogers, 28-0. Kenton trails Eastwood at the half, 31-14. OG's getting shut out by Liberty Benton, 21-0. Van Wert leads Bryan by a score of 28-8. And Walpock leads St. John's Jesuit by a score of 21-13. Here comes Whirling. Whirling to the 45. They'll mark it at the 47-yard line. First down for the St. Henry Redskins. So the ball placed at the St. Henry 47-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Kessler doing a little jogging up there. I think he may have cramps, Joe, the way he's moving. Trying to keep himself moving and not cramp up.
Hulsman breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up good yardage on a first down. So right there, the defense got a little bit lackluster and missed a few tackles, and good job by Jack Hulsman, the 6'2 junior quarterback for the St. Henry Redskins, who was able to scramble forward and pick up a first down. So they'll get a fresh set of downs. Ball placed at the St. Mary's 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to cause some heartburn in the film room.
91 missed.
Just got to break down, keep the player in front of you. Can't lunge. Got to wrap up.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion is Heath. And Hulsman will gain 5 on the play. Clock continues to tick. 1:35 remaining here in the third quarter. As you see Hulsman's run on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay. Well, I don't know, was that a broken play?
It looked like a broken play. Hulsman was trying to hand that off or at least fake it, and nobody was there.
So I was always told that if a play breaks, you just take it to the hole where it was designed to go. And just because everybody's doing their assignments up front, they don't know it's a broken play behind the offensive line. So just follow where it's supposed to go.
Yep.
Whirling on the carry. Give him a gain of a couple. So we'll call it third down and 3. This is a Minster Bank money down for this Rough Rider defense. Let's see if they can rise to the occasion.
Great job from number 32, Taylor Compton, really making that tackle solely by himself. Shoots in there, grabs an ankle, and doesn't let go.
Third down and 3 for the St. Henry Redskins. Hulsman. Quick pass, it goes to Landon Schwartz. That'll be enough for a St. Henry first down. And the clock stops with 13 seconds remaining.
Pretty good pass.
Good tackle by Ryan Ruvold. And that's it. Nope, that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 19, the St. Henry Redskins 7. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Alrighty, back for the fourth and final quarter here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along wherever you may be watching. And we know we have people watching in Connecticut from the Little League World Series in Williamsport, PA.
Just got a text said we're loud and clear down in Fort Myers, Florida. Rider Nation Station is nationwide. Also want to give a big shout out to Greg Daringer, always takes care of us up here in the box. Happy birthday, Greg.
So it brings up second down and 10 for the St. Henry Redskins.
Some sort of penalty, maybe. They're talking about accepting or declining. And somehow that turns into adding time to the clock. St. Henry's ready to go. The officials have their own little powwow, though.
I think you'll bring this up next week when you talk to Bill Krug and the Rules of the Game show. But I talked to Bo and I asked him if there's anything new as far as rules are concerned. And he told me this. He said if a head coach or I believe a coach gets reported to the OHSAA as far as criticizing the officials, I don't know if it's during the game, post-game, whatever the case may be, they are possibly could be fined $150.
It will be interesting. You don't see that a ton anyway, especially since officials get harder and harder. But
Whirling to the 20, to the 15. He's going to go to the 10, 5, touchdown. Charlie Whirling.
He just ran through a couple tackles and did the rest with the speed on the outside. That was what we were worried about.
Absolutely.
He got going early at the end of the second quarter, and we got a ball game here, Joe.
Yes, we do. So with 11:47 on the American Legion scoreboard, you'll see it here on our Larry Schaff instant replay. Good angle. Gets to the 20-yard line, cuts it out, just outruns the defense, breaks some tackles, and puts it in the end zone. Point after touchdown is up, and it is good. So with 11:47 remaining, it's the Rough Riders 19, the St. Henry Redskins 14. We'll come back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff return right after this.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
All right, this kickoff return being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. We also have people watching from Delphus, Ohio, and also from Englewood, Florida. Wow. So, as Zach mentioned, Rider Nation Station all over the nation watching Rough Rider football tonight. The season opener for the Rough Riders. Next week we'll be here. Mark Sisko will join me, and we will bring you the game between the Salina Bulldogs and the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Should be a good one, as Salina is all over Columbus South tonight and leading big in their ball game. Kessler, I believe. No, Dominic Osborne and Trey Moore. I could pick out Osborne because of his shoes. And Osborne will get it at about the 7-yard line. Right up the middle he goes, and he is going to be tackled at about the 27-yard line.
Just a couple steps away from his line. Could have had a really big return there, but nonetheless, this offense needs to come alive.
Yes, they do.
Good news, Kessler is limping back out there.
It is, and I kind of agree with you. He's kind of favoring like a cramp, don't you think?
I think so.
Turn, give the ball to Mabry. Mabry to the right. He'll lower his shoulder and bull his way for about 5 yards.
You got 8 other seniors out there, though, that need to step up, and Kessler can't do it all. So
absolutely, and you know what? And the Rough Riders don't have to score quick. They can methodically move the ball down the field and just chew up some time. Luke Rammel runs off. Counter back.
Osborne.
And here goes Osborne.
He's gone.
He's to the 50, to the 40. And he is run down. Touchdown saving tackle there by I think LaGuire.
Yeah, I think number 8, Carter LaGuire. Yep. Great job by him running that down, but man, nice hole. Dominic Osborne did a great job of keeping his feet. That's what I'm seeing from these running backs this year. If they've, they were pretty good last year, but if they've gotten even better, it's really that they've picked up their feet through the holes. We used to see them go down very easily through the holes, and I haven't seen that once tonight.
Absolutely. Same play. Dominic Osborne on the counter back. We'll give him a gain of about 7. Ball is placed at the St. Henry 20-yard line.
And big old Gavin Ehlers pulling around through that hole. Hog Molly leading the way.
Split backfield in the backfield. I believe that was Colton Mabry off the left side, off left tackle. Nothing fancy.
Nope, just good hard running.
Rough Riders are also in the Sean Barnett electrical red zone. And also just picked up a Valor TV first down. Split backfield, turn, give the ball to Mabry, spin move, and he'll get inside the 10-yard line. He'll be brought down at about the 8-yard line. That's just what I said. You don't want to score too quickly. You want to chew up some clock, but nice run by Dominic Osborne, and the Rough Riders are inside the red zone, inside the 10. They're going to be placing the football at the 9. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. The Rough Riders can pick up a first down.
Joe, with that run, Colton Mabry just passed actually he's right at 100 yards, according to the official statistics. 20 rushes for 100 yards. Dominic Osborne, though, 21 rushes for 189 yards. Big cattywampus pile there of players, wasn't it?
All messed up. Yes, it was. Took 11 St. Henry Redskins and 10 Rough Riders gather around. Is that Mabry?
Yeah, Mabry on the run. Same play twice in a row.
He is just one strong kid. And we saw it many, many times last year how he just busts tackles and just lowers his head. I don't think I want to stand in his way.
Absolutely not.
Split backfield in the backfield. Turn. Give the ball to Mabry. Inside the 5, they're going to mark it at about the 3. So that should be, a Fowler TV first down. So the Rough Riders have 4 downs to go, 3 yards.
4 downs, and I think they're willing to wait here and take the full game clock, full play clock, I should say.
Yep. Play clock is down to 12 seconds. I think we got Luke Rambles in the ball game. Mabry Osborne, give the ball to Mabry, and he'll get about 1 on the play. Good stop by the St. Henry defense.
Good news is the clock's still ticking. That'll be another 40 seconds off the clock.
We'll be under 7 by the time the Rough Riders snap the next play. Jacob Kessler still favoring that leg. Mabry.
Touchdown.
Jackalope Stash touchdown for the Rough Riders.
What a drive. That was just exactly what the offense needed to do. Answer, take some of that momentum away, eat up a bunch of clock. Great job from everybody. Great big long run from Osborne. And then Colton Mabry just cleans it up with some power running. I think we should give props too to Jacob Kessler. Handed the ball off the whole time. Obviously didn't have to do much play-wise, but he kept that offense running, and he's fighting, I think maybe a hamstring cramp or something out there. He's fighting it, and great to see.
Well, the Jackalope Stash point after by Brady Triplett is good, and the Rough Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard 26-14. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff right after this.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary.
All righty, back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff. Nice kickoff. It'll be taken by...
Yeah, I think everybody in the press box saw that hold from up here. We were waiting, hoping it was going to come out. Coach Yale on the field right there wanted it called too. It's going to give St. Henry even a worse field position. Good job from the kick coverage team.
Drew Langenkamp was the kickoff returner, and we have a Roots Pub penalty flag. And
right there, 29 was holding.
We've got a player down on the field for the St. Henry Redskins. While they attend to him, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back right after this.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drink, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery services available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
All right, they're still attending the injured St. Henry player. While they do that, I'm going to ask the truck if they can put the picture back up of Mike Youngs. And, of course, Mike passed away last week, and obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Mike Youngs. But Mike was the answer to this week's Rough Rider trivia question. He was the offensive back of the year in 1970. And, of course, after high school graduation, went and attended college down at the University of Cincinnati, and there you see it there. An outstanding athlete, and if you look at the collar, they used to wear those often back in the day, late 60s, early 70s. A lot of times running backs would wear them. Linemen wore those neck cushions on the back. So
unfortunately, we had too good of a question this week, thanks to Joe Ginner, because nobody got the right answer, Joe.
Really?
Nobody on YouTube, nobody on Facebook, nobody texted us.
Wow.
So
I had a Mike Deslamano, but that was the closest I got.
We got lots of Mike Deslamanos and lots of Craig Ewers.
I'll tell you what, when you think about it, that was a pretty good backfield. Mike Youngs, Mike Deslamano, Craig Hewer. Yolzman going downfield, and the pass is caught and dropped by Carter LaGuire, I believe, number 8.
They're going to keep targeting Kessler. You know, he is a step off with his cramp, and they're just.
Yeah, he just can't run with him.
Coach has got to be seeing that, I would think.
Yeah, you can see. I think he wants somebody in.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for St. Henry. Passes out and incomplete. Now it'd be kind of ironic if he picked one off and ran it in, wouldn't it?
It would. They were targeting him again, though. That was a miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Receiver was running a fade route, and quarterback thought he was going to be running a stop or a comeback.
So this will bring up a Minster Bank money down for this Rough Rider defense. We'll see if they can stuff St. Henry here and force them to punt deep in their own territory. If they do, that'll give the Rough Riders excellent field position. Jacob Kessler still out on the corner. Also out there with him is Noah Dixon. And they're going right back to him. And not a good pass from Hulsman. Pass was intended for number 2, Michael Gonzalez. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10. And obviously a punting situation for the St. Henry Redskins.
Joe, I think they're thinking about going for it, though.
I don't know.
Down 2 scores.
Yep.
6.5 minutes left. Maybe they just figure they got nothing to lose. They're going for it.
Well, if they don't go for it, the Rough Riders only have to go 10 yards to get it in. So they're going to go for it. 4th down and 10. Hulsman over the middle.
It's
Pass
tipped.
is tipped. Nice job there. We'll see who tipped the ball. I think it was number 32, Taylor Compton. Right here. Right there. Boom.
Yep.
So the Rough Riders will get the ball on downs, and they will have it 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
That's a great victory for your defense.
Absolutely.
Right there.
And I think they, that was the right call as far as the pass is concerned, because it was wide open in the middle.
Sure was.
Good job by Taylor Compton.
Nearly another interception.
Yeah.
Should have been about 3 or 4 interceptions tonight, I think.
Right. So Jacob Kessler back in at quarterback, full house in the backfield. Turn, give the ball to Osborne. Osborne's going to get close to the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 7, so we'll give him a gain of 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line.
Well, St. Henry's defense was just sitting back and just letting St. Mary's do whatever they wanted on that one.
Right.
It looked like Osborne was just surprised that nobody was around him when he stood up. He was running about 2 or 3 yards up the field, and nobody was around him.
2nd down and goal from the 7 for the Rough Riders. Full house in the backfield. Turn, give the ball to Mabry. Mabry will get it down inside the 5. They'll mark it at about the 3. So we'll give him a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and goal for the Rough Riders at the St. Henry 3-yard line. Obviously 2-down territory for St. Mary's. Clock is winding. It's down to 5:25 here in the 4th quarter. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Riders need to get to the line of scrimmage. Of course, they may be letting it run down.
Yeah, they're going to just call a timeout.
Because Coach Bo Fry is right beside Jacob Kessler. So we've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout on the field with the score. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 26, St. Henry 14. Back in a moment.
Buffalo Wild Wings and St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside my partner, Zach Farrell. We'll be with you all season long to bring you Rough Rider football. Glad to have you along wherever you may be watching. I don't think they're going to get it.
No, Colton Mabry got stuffed right there.
And I think we're going to get a timeout. I think we got another Miller Funeral Home timeout on the field. So we'll take a break. It's called by St. Henry. 26-14 on the American Legion scoreboard. Back right after this.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
4:57 remaining. Rough Riders will have it 4th and goal. Go ahead.
After rolling over for the first 2 downs, a little bit more truculent defiance from the St. Henry defense there on 3rd down, and big 4th down here. Touchdown.
And touchdown Rough Riders. Dominic Osborne puts 6 more on the board for the St. Mary's Rough Riders, and the Rough Riders look to have this one in hand with 4:55 remaining as they have a Jackalope touchdown, 6 more points on the board with a Jackalope stash extra point coming. Brady Triplett will attempt the point after. I think he's 2 for 3 tonight. Missed his very first attempt of his varsity career. This kick is up, and this kick is good. So with 4:55 remaining, we'll take a quick break. The Rough Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard 33-14. We'll be back with the Varsity Lanes kickoff right after this.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaizeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
This kickoff is being brought to you by our friends out at Varsity Lanes. 4:55 remaining, 33-14 on the American Legion scoreboard. Brady Triplett will do the kicking. Nice high kick. It'll come into the hands of Drew Langenkamp. Langenkamp will take it to the right. He's to the 25, cuts it up, and he'll be brought down around the 30-yard line. So St. Henry Redskins will have it 1st and 10 with about 70 yards to go.
Joe, we've had some great new sponsors this year, it sounds like. A lot of nice new commercials I've seen. No big deal that they left you and us out. It's all right. I've hardly thought about it tonight, but
we're not bitter.
Wanted to thank one of our sponsors, Spring Street Storage. They sponsored the turnovers and sacks. Want to thank them because we haven't had a turnover or sack tonight to be able to say their name. So thank you, Spring Street Storage, for your sponsoring. We can't do it without these sponsors. I know sometimes people are like, you had to say 3 or 4 names in a row, but they're the ones that bring you Rider Nation Station. Without them, it's not happening.
Absolutely. Yulesman with the quarter. No, that's Whirling. Whirling breaks a tackle. He's to the 40, to the 45 and 47, and the Rough Rider defensive player just kind of shoved him through up forward for another 4 or 5 yards, but it'll be 1st down.
Put Whirling at quarterback and just did a little wildcat direct run with him.
Yep, there's a missed tackle. There's a missed tackle, and then this one here, they pushed him 5 yards downfield.
Nearly had a Spring Street Storage turnover because the ball fell out there at the end.
Whirling's going to launch one, and it's just out of the reach, and they're going after Kessler on that gimpy leg. The pass was intended for Carter LaGuire. Yeah, you can see him.
If he's got his 10-yard cushion, he's okay.
But he's beat.
Yeah, he can't.
At the end.
Yeah.
He puts a little air underneath that. I think that's a touchdown for St. Henry.
Yep.
That's an incomplete pass. Now, what I would be thinking is that Ryan Ruvold is deeper back than Kessler. I would think his responsibility would be deep third. And so if anybody gets behind Kessler, he needs to slide over.
Play a little zone on that side.
Yep.
Let Kessler have a kind of a mid 2/3 and put a safety over the top.
Minster Bank money down for the Rough Rider defense. Whirling. Launches.
Oh!
Nice knockdown by number 12. That's Luke Bournes. Excellent play by Bournes.
Really haven't thrown towards Luke Bournes much tonight. That's a testament to how good a coverage he's had all night.
Well, he steps in front of that one. He's gone.
Yep.
It'll be 4th down and 10 for St. Henry. 4:11 remaining. Whirling. Gets a little bit of pressure from behind. Riders flush him out. Nice job by the defense. Tackle there by number 80, Cameron Dameyer. Good job by Cameron. Clock will stop as...
Actually, it's a turnover, Joe. That was 4th down.
Yep. So the ball will be turned over on down. St. Mary's will have it. 4:03 remaining. How many yards on the ground does the Rough Riders have?
Right now, the Rough Riders are sitting at 353 total yards, all on the ground. 58 rushes so far.
How many passing attempts? I can't remember.
Two.
Aiden Minerding will be checking in at quarterback. Junior signal caller has his backfield in a full house. Give the ball to Caleb Schmidt. Number 70 checks into the ball game for the Rough Riders. That's Kobe Reinecke, 6'6", 315-pound senior.
I think so.
Ooh, mercy. Minerding up under center. Center's Terry Amborski. And
Caleb Schmidt.
There goes Caleb Schmidt to the 20. Nice cutback down into about the 10-yard line. So that'll be a Fowler TV first down, and also it'll put the Rough Riders in the Sean Barnett Electrical red zone. Clock continues to run.
Riders are up by 19 right now. Clock's ticking down. 3 minutes left. Normally I say get your starters out of there, maybe get some other guys in. But I kind of like that they're leaving them in right now. I think this group still needs some work.
Oh, yeah.
And they got stopped too many times. Early in the season like this, you want to get these extra reps.
How many yards Caleb Schmidt have?
Caleb Schmidt is sitting at 9 rushes for 66 yards right now, and adding to it.
We got a Roots penalty flag on the field, so might be holding on the Rough Riders.
I think they're going to call it on 60.
Camden Roth.
Camden had a block and sort of fell down and was laying on.
Here comes some new people.
Yep.
They're going to march that one back, and we're going to see some new people in the game for the Rough Riders offensively.
Looks like Cooper Glass came in there. Jack Snethkamp still in. You already talked about number 70, Kobe Reinecke.
Well, he's a big boy, though.
He is, 6'6", 315. Mercy. 67, Landon Moyer in at center.
Minerding turns.
Nice sweep.
Give the ball to Luke Rammel.
Very nice sweep. Landon Moyer, Jr., offensive center, 5'10", 165. That's a little bit closer to my playing weight and size.
There you go.
78 in there, Ross Bowman.
Second down and 21 for the Rough Riders. The ball is on the 22, so they can get a first down if they make it to the 1-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Minerding calls the signals, turn. Gives the ball to
Caleb
Schmidt. Third and 19 for the Rough Riders. Give him a gain of 3 on the play. see what the Rough Riders do. I'm sure they're going to be content just to keep it on the ground, let the clock continue to run.
Yeah, I think that actually, I think they probably want to try a field goal with that unit. Maybe get Brady Triplett another game time look.
Oh, we had movement, so we have a Roots Pub penalty flag. I saw that Dylan Fink was in the ball game, number 11.
Good wrestler, Dylan Fink.
There he is right there, number 11. He had the ball, so his efforts are going to be thwarted by a penalty flag. So the Rough Riders will now have it 3rd and 24 at the 25-yard line. Clock continues to roll. We're down to 1:25 remaining in the ball game.
Kobe Reinecke, a little flinch there. Got to clean that up so we can get that 6'6", 315 maybe playing with the first line.
Caleb Schmidt on the carry. Fourth down and 21, ball at the 22.
Field goal unit not coming out, so they're just gonna run it.
I thought that too. Let's give him a shot.
Maybe they'll call a timeout. Nope, I think they're gonna run it. While they're doing this, Joe, we want to remind everybody about the St. Mary's Grand Opera House Education Writing and the Power of Stories with Dr. Tom Petter. Also joining him, John Grinrod and Laura Yelton. This is a free form, but if you'd like, you could spend $30 and buy the book and meet the author and get it signed.
Fink has the basketball, the football. And we'll give him a gain of a couple. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line, and that'll turn the football over on downs. Well, it appears the Rough Riders are going to win this one 33-14 unless the St. Henry Redskins have something up their sleeve and can go 81 yards in 21 seconds. So next week, the St. Mary's Redskins, or St. Mary's
Redskins.
St. Mary's Rough Riders will host the Salina Senior Bulldogs as they come to Grand Lake Health System Field for the first Western Buckeye League game of the season. Of course, always a big rivalry between Salina and St. Mary's. I'll be joined with Mark Sisko. Zach will be off with him and his wife on a nice cruise.
A little bit of second team coming in here on defense and on St. Henry offense, running it out of pistol.
I think that's
nice
it.
Little play.
I think they're going to let it run out. They're not in any hurry, so that's going to end tonight's ball game. The St. Mary's Rough Riders come out on top. They win their opening game of the season by a score of 33-14. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Fellowship of Christian Athletes post-game show. We'll do that and more right after this.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Welcome back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. I think Joe's mic got turned off for some reason, but this is Zach Farrell. Joining next to me is Joe Hurlbert. This is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes post-game show. As you can see, the teams joined together at the middle of the field, the prayer. While their competitors on the field, they certainly recognize that they can be friendly and collegial and off the field. And it's great to see that they come together for their faith on the field. We're going to jump right into some statistics here. Looking at the first downs, St. Mary's had 20 first downs to St. Henry's 10. St. Mary's had 405 total yards, all on the ground. St. Henry, 229 yards. St. Mary's with 0 for 2 passing. St. Henry, 5 for 22 with 35 net passing yards. St. Mary's, 64 rushes for 405 yards. St. Henry, 20 rushes for 194 yards. Did a lot better in the second half. 4 penalties for St. Mary's for 40 yards. 2 penalties for St. Henry, 15 yards. Average drive start, St. Mary's on their 42.9, St. Henry on the 24.9.
Check.
And time of possession, St. Mary's 33 minutes and 59 seconds. St. Henry 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Individually, Colton Mabry, 26 rushes for 115 yards. Dominic Osborne, 23 rushes for 193 yards. Caleb Schmidt, 11 rushes for 71 yards. I was really hoping he was going to get to 100 there. I have 3 of them. But Colton Mabry, 2 touchdowns. Dominic Osborne, 3 touchdowns. Very nice, typical Rough Rider football game. 400 yards rushing. Over 400 yards rushing is quite good.
Yes, it is.
And they needed it tonight because I think St. Henry definitely had the defense's number a couple times. Defense did a good job, though, of stopping them when it counted and made some big stops. Despite 229 yards against them, only 14 points on the board. So, Joe, you're back.
I am.
What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think the Rough Riders played extremely well. They picked up the pace when they had to, and of course, that was a concern in the second half when St. Henry came and scored against the Rough Riders, but they answered the call. I guess my concern now will be to see just how quickly Jacob Kessler can recover. Obviously, we think it's no more than a cramp. I think if it was any more serious than that, he would not have been on the field, so we think that we'll get a little hydration in him, and by next week he'll be good to go against the Salina Bulldogs. But
he's going to want to come out for the Battle of Grand Lake and his second game of the season here at home on Grand Lake Health Systems Field.
Well, all in all, I think it was a good win for the Rough Riders, a much better start to the 2024 campaign than it was a year ago. So the Rough Riders win it by a score of 33-14. For our entire Rider Nation station crew, Dave Weilbacher, Logan Yelton, Rich Spencer in the truck, and Susan.
Doug Spencer on the field.
Doug Spencer, Justin Chisholm, and Ross Henshin on camera. They do an awesome job, and we wouldn't be able to do the production that we do and the quality that we do. And we hear it time and time again from the people that we talk to on the street, that there's the quality of product that we put on for you folks watching. So that's going to do it here from Grand Lake Health Systems Field. The Riders win it going away by a score of 33-14. For Zach Farrell and our entire Rider Nation Station crew, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until next week, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.